Greetings, Dev Souls. I'm your host, Poet D, and today we're gonna do a how-to, actually my first how-to, on make a portable sound booth. Currently, we are on Audacity, and I know some of you are like, oh, why are you using Audacity? You got Pro Tools now. Well, you know, old habits die hard. And to give an example without too much, I want to just give a good, clear example, like right in your face, and that's what got me into Audacity versus Pro Tools. It wouldn't be hard with Pro Tools to give you that example. It's just this is much more clear for the time until I get more proficient with Pro Tools and we will really start having some fun. But for now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna focus on Audacity in this mobile sound booth. So right here I have 3 examples of sound booth and no sound booth. The first one's gonna be no sound booth. You're gonna hear a lot of echo, reverb, and anything else is picked up in the room. The second example is me using the sound booth, but not adding any, plugins or add-ons or, cleaning it up or mixing it at all. The third example, I actually brought down the sound a little bit here. Brought the gain down to 3. And I also added a limiter. I put up there a limiter to remind myself, in terms of some of these technical terms, I'm not really gonna get into them. I would like to make this video, get the information across, hope you guys learn something from it, and keep it moving forward. Somewhere, at some point, I will come back to cover terms. Later, I would like to make a video about mixing, but let's get this thing started. So here's the first example without the sound booth.
Now that I'm rapping, got your attention, all the way tuned in, love is a mission.
All right. Now here's the second example with the sound booth.
Now that I'm rapping, got your attention, all the way tuned in, love is a mission.
Okay, third example. The difference between the first example and the second example is the first one, it sounds like you're speaking into a speakerphone or you're speaking into a phone, or like a headphone set jack, The third one, I really focused on this one, made sure my words are clear, and I made sure I was speaking into the sound booth with the mic, and I also added a limiter as well, so.
Now that I'm rapping, got your attention, all the way tuned in, love is a mission.
Also, I dropped the gain by 3 for this one because it was peaking a little bit. I had the limiter, even though it's peaking, the volume itself was still very high, which, recently I learned that your gain is a very powerful tool. On to the next thing, there's a gentleman here that showed me how to do this. I'm not going to take all the credit. First, I want to give him everything I'm about to teach you and show you was from this video right here. And you also have a lot of other videos too showing way more advanced stuff than any other video, it gets better. Like this stuff right here, what is this dude doing? It's wow, But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this gentleman and what he taught me and what I'm going to teach you guys from what he taught me the best I can. And if you feel that I failed you at any point or any time, go watch this guy's video. It's really good. I am here right now because this gentleman showed me a lot of cool stuff. What's the next thing we're going to cover? So we'll go back to Audacity. And that's pretty much the example I want to give you. I want to give you that sound difference, that real sound difference right there. So let's keep it moving.
Welcome back. In this video, I'll tell you where to get the materials and how to build possibly your first mobile sound booth. So let's get started. This box right here, this is from IKEA. It's like a laundry basket or something. I never use a back zipper. I have no need to use it. It's about like $5 or $10, I believe. It wasn't anything really crazy. The material, this stuff you can get off of Amazon for a bundle for like $10. Not studio quality, not the best stuff in the world, but hey, if you're starting off and you want people to hear what you gotta say, hey, go with this. Until, you start getting them big bucks, and then, you can invest time in studio if you want to, or continue building your own studio, So, oh, excuse me, I did that wrong. There. I'm not about to do a new video for that. There's this flap right here. I would suggest putting that down. There we go. Now everything's compact to a nice little cardboard area. Back to material. The way I build it is I usually put mine down first. You're going to see some cat hair and dust because I hardly ever touch these things. I always touch the box. So what you do is then what I do is remove one all the way over to the side. Put put the next one in like so. It's only 4 pieces, not really crazy. You know, I know guys are taking it even further, and they put like they taking their like a cut like in the back, so the wire just runs right out through the back. And so like for me, my mic sits here and the wire runs out right to my PC, so never, you know, for me it never made an interference. I mean, if I heard wire sound or anything within my recordings, then you know I just record over it again or try to some way fix it, you know. But most likely record over again, because by that time, you know, everything. You don't want that in there, you know. You can always record again. And you only get better, right? Repetition is the father of learning. I think I have. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3. So when you go online to buy your bundle of your foam, your soundproof foam, whatever they may want to call it, I just call it foam. I call it soundproof foam, and that's how I found it. Once you get your idea, you don't have to buy a lot. Like I got extra pieces here, you know. I got like extra pieces. Like they gave me a bunch, but for the amount that I spent, you know, it was shocking to me, you know. So right here with these, I just put them right up against the back, let them hang out. And now depending how you want to record, you can let these two hang out, or you can let the bottom ones hang out. In that video, in regards to that DIY, he actually, I believe he cuts off the edges. You know, I keep the edges. It doesn't bother me. You know, and I think it helps my sound, if anything. And there you go. You know, you can vice versa, right? So what it is these ones are actually tucked in, right? These ones are actually tucked in. Let's see if I can move it over a little bit. There we go. These ones are actually tucked in, right? And these ones are sitting out. However, boom, we got a perfect place for our amazing voice. This is a magic machine. That has a little sparkle. I didn't see that. That's pretty cool. Oh, gotta look at that for a few minutes. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. After this video, I will post a picture of what my sound booth looks like with my mic. All right, let's continue.